Well, we've now arrived at the Lunar Cinema and we're going to see Sex in the City. So first of all, we have to get a ticket. G'day, how you going? Sex in the City, please.
$12, thank you.
Alright, thank you. Thank you.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you
night.
very much, I will. So, what we do is we now find out where screen number 1 is. Okay, so we've now arrived and we have to tune in the radio to hear the sound for the picture. So, we'll just do that.
All the sex we don't want to have with women, but we have to.
Now we're all tuned in, I noticed that the projection room door was open. So I'm going to go and speak to David Kilterry, the director and co-owner. David, how long has this drive-in been running for?
Well, in its second incarnation, since 2002, but originally it opened in 1956, so it actually predates television in Australia. So it's one of the first 10 drive-in theatres actually ever built in the country. It had a hiatus of about 17 years. It closed during the 1980s, like many of the drive-ins. In fact, most of them did, but we resurrected it in 2002, and thankfully it's been going strong ever since.
Now, when I came to the drive-in years ago, you had to hang the speaker in the window.
We'd love to keep the speakers out there, but unfortunately they're such a desirable piece of nostalgia that people take souvenirs. So it would cost us a fortune to have the old scratchy speakers out there. These days it's all broadcast through FM stereo. So we pick up the soundtrack, we broadcast it out through our little mini radio station transmitters and straight into your car.
Now we're going to find out why all these things are spinning around. Can you just explain just what actually happens and how it works?
What we've got here, it's called a non-rewind film transport system. That's the technical name, but everyone in the industry calls them platters because they actually look like giant plates or platters. We've been able to join up 2 complete feature films, so that's a double feature, onto one giant roll, and that might play out over a 4.5-hour period. All of the films still come in individual 20-minute reels. They're all spliced together here on our film bench. We join them all up, we add the ads and coming attraction trailers into the film, and every Thursday we start our new program. This system is actually very efficient in that it's actually rewinding whilst it's running. So many would be familiar with the old reels of film where you'd run one reel of film through to another reel and then you change over to another projector and do that process all over again. With this system we can run a complete double feature program all on the one projector without any interruption. These are 35mm, 70mm dual projectors, which means they can run the Todd AO or 70mm format. They call this projector the Rolls Royce of the industry, and we've been able to add technology to it as time has gone by. So there's a lot of technology in the film these days, and we're able to reproduce both the high resolution images and the high quality sound to our audience. This is a very bright xenon arc lamp, and the reason it needs to be very bright, in fact much brighter than a normal cinema, is because we have such a large screen for our large audience to see. We can hold almost 1,000 cars, and if you think there's 2 or 3 people per car, there might be as many as 2,500 to 3,000 people here on a really busy night. So we need a really bright light to shine through the images on the film to make the picture on the screen look bright and just as the film producers and directors wanted it to look.
Thanks, David. That's very interesting. We're going to get back and have a look at the movie now.